guys? Thank you. Hello. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Let me do talking head videos, but since the new rider leaks came out, I think it's about time we go over the leaks and the rest. So, I think almost over a month ago, the logo for, I think 2 months ago, there was a leak that came out that the new name was the new trademark for Kamen Rider Gates was out. First, there were other ones like Mobius, Mebius, other random ones. So they got an official one that the new name of the Kamen Rider show is going to be called Kamen Rider Gates. Sorry, Shinobi fans. Kamen Rider Shinobi ain't going to be the 2022 rider, and it was to expected if you ask me. But that's just how it is. So we got trademark, then we got random leaks from Chinese toy leakers in Bandai that they had some meetings and the thing. So the rumors that we got is that the rider was going to be based on a Japanese fox or just a fox. I forgot what the Japanese name of I forgot what the name for a fox in Japanese is. I think it's kitsune or something like that. I'm not really sure. And it was rumored that it was gonna have ears, gonna have like fox type of ears. And ignore the rumors because I don't really like rumors to get on top of me. You know, the once rumors come in, they spoil your head and you get too overexcited. Then once the official one comes out, you feel too calmed down, and the rest, you feel like your expectations weren't meant, and that was the case for Saber. When Saber got released, my expectations were below meant because the show wasn't really that good. The story was whatever, the films were really good, but at the end of the day, Saber was just nothing but a disappointment, if you understand what I mean. It ended up as a big disappointment, and I really didn't like the tone where the show was going. In my opinion, I may be a little bit biased, but I think that Bandai was wasting shit tons of money on their CG, and I didn't really like it. The final form really sucked for me. It actually really sucked. I really didn't like that form at all. The characters were annoying, mostly Ninja Boy, but at the end of the day, he got probably one of the best finishers in the show, arguably for just one episode. But still, the show was too rough for me. I couldn't really continue. But let's get that out of our brains. This is Kamen Rider Gates. I think it was like it's almost 3 weeks ago the logo appeared. 3 weeks ago the logo appeared. The logo appeared like this, and in a way, if you look at it, it looks like Kamen Rider Axel. It did actually bring in some like good vibes to see. Oh, there's a sports type of like Kamen Rider, like racing or something. That has like a good potential. Then when I woke up this morning, my friend, with which I won't put his name, but I'll put his channel details down below. His name is Psycho Rider Rage. On Instagram, he tagged me and went, "Oh, here's the new supposed movie poster for the winter movie for Kamen Rider Gates." It's Kamen Rider Gates and the Kamen Rider Revised winter movie. And yeah, look at it. We got our first review of Kamen Rider Gates, and I liked it. Immediately I saw the suit, I love this suit so much. This guy reminds me of Faiz. It reminds me of Faiz, like the bulky suit, everything. I feel a little bit skeptical about that driver though, but apart from that, I really love the suit. The helmet is just perfect. I really the helmet doesn't actually, at first when the leaks came out that he was going to be like fox based, I was going to be a little bit worried about the helmet, but the helmet doesn't pull me off that much and the rest. But the only problem that I had was that sorry for my bad language, but why the fuck will Bandai normally release a winter movie poster right this early. Like even the summer movies aren't out to the cinemas. So I was actually a little bit skeptical. And apparently over here, the trailer, I don't know if it's for the movie or for the show, was going to come out on the 5th of August or something. Not really sure. And they said the winter movie is going to come out on the 23rd of December. That's on a Friday. They always release the movies on a Friday. So that was it over there. Winter movie 2022. Then later, I got 100% confirmation that this rider suit was going to be the suit. And here it is in full feature over here. Here's the suit. The suit looks really fucking cool now. That's him. Much like book over here. The driver still feel a little bit skeptical, but it's growing on me. The suit really looks really good. It's fire. It looks like fires. I love that show so much for its heavily vehicle aesthetics. Really, really good show. And yeah, if you check down here, it's got the trademarks. It's got a weapon that I'm actually liking the weapon. The way the weapons, it looks like a good gun, and probably with some attachments, you can actually turn this weapon probably to a sword as well. If we check over here, it has some relation to some Grand Prix, and there's something called Cell Driver. I don't know what that is. Desire Driver. I don't really know what it is. They just put Desire Driver. Then they put Game Start. 4th of September. So presuming that the show will start on the 4th of September, they put Game Start. So according to the synopsis, I can't really get this out, but the synopsis is that they are all playing in the Grand Prix and they are all fighting to make sure that they could save the world or something. Don't really get that in my mind. I'm going to put everything in the description. And if you check over here, they've got DGP. DGP, that's probably the organization in place for the thing and the rest, and the scarf and everything. Now Bandai, please, this suit got me pumped up immediately I saw it. So please Bandai, please make sure that the suits in this show is good, the character are likable, and the story overall in this show better be good as well. If the story in this show is actually good and everything looks good, I might consider buying some more merch of you guys. Like I'll let you, like, I've been a good Kamen Rider fan for about 3 years, and in 3 years I was able to cover all of phase 1's Heisei shows, all of phase 2 Heisei shows, and I started watching Kamen Rider from 01, and I've covered all of the shows over there in the space of 2-3 years. And honestly, the amount of stuff that they've been doing has been actually good. Apart from some useless decisions being made by Premium Bandai, everything was really good. And there are actually some belts that are some henshin belts that are my wish list that I'll be catching up to one way or another. In the last video, you guys did saw that I ordered the driver. That wasn't something that I planned, but I love the driver so much. So if they do a good job with this show, they don't pump all of their toys in Premium Bandai revise, because I mean that show, 80% of the belts or items came from Premium Bandai. The only regular release that they had was the revised driver and the preset driver from Kamen Rider Live and Kamen Rider Evo. The sisters belt upwards, they were all P Bandai releases, and they are quite stupid for P Bandai releases, if you ask me. Like, they were really stupid anyway, but I can let that slide. Let that slide. But the whole point of this one is, Bandai, please make a good show out of this one. This one looks really promising. The suit again looks gorgeous. I'm a tech type of person, and you don't understand how much this suit gets me pumped. Like, it has that game aesthetic and technology. I would love this show, and I would do anything to get this show running. Trust me. So these are my initial thoughts about Kamen Rider Geats. You can put your thoughts below. Anything that got wrong, you can put them down below. I'll try and pin them. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Peace.